In this guide, we are going to show you how to backup and restore an SQL Server database using SQL Server Management Studio. This guide applies to an already running Access Portal or Primo installation. For installation instructions, we recommend watching our installation guide. A link will be available in the description below. Let's start with the backup process. First, launch SQL Server Management Studio, or SSMS, from the Start menu. Then, connect to your SQL Server instance by entering your server's name and authentication details. Once you're connected, you'll see your server listed in the Object Explorer on the left. Now, in the Object Explorer, expand the Databases folder. Find the database you want to back up, right-click it, go to Tasks, and then click Backup. This will open the Backup Database window. Ensure backup type is set to full if you want a complete backup. Leave the backup component as Database. Under Destination, by default, it should be set to Disk. Click the Add button, then select a path, provide an identifiable name for your backup file, then click OK to confirm the location. You can also go to the Media and Backup Options tab for more settings, like overwriting existing backups or verifying the backup with a checksum. These are optional but good for advanced setups. Now just click OK to start the backup. After a time, depending on the database size and machine performance, you'll get a confirmation message saying the backup completed successfully. Navigate to the folder you selected earlier and check that your .back file is there. Congratulations, your backup is now complete. Should you need to restore your database to the last backed up state, you can do so from SQL Management Studio. To start this process, find and select the database you want to restore, then right-click and select Tasks, then Restore, then the Database option. The Database Restore options will open in a new window. Your last backup will be displayed should you have a valid, previously created backup. You can also choose any other backup file you may have by choosing the Device option under the Backup Source heading. Once you have selected your backup source file of choice, the restore process can continue. Should an existing database be restored, you may also need to turn on the Overwrite Existing Database under the Options heading. Other noteworthy options includes an option to move your database files, which may be required on some system configurations. Once all the configurations have been set, select the OK option to begin the restoration. And that's how you backup and restore a database using SQL Server Management Studio. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.